It's gonna be fire. Hey, 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 hey. How are you doing, my peoples? Hey, 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 my good people. What's good? Your boy Punky BFLB is in. Just like I said, man. I'm early, 30 minutes early. That's being punctual, man. How are you doing, my people? Are you feeling good? Big damn. Arsenal is playing. God damn. So, if you are live right now, please do me a favor. Like this stream, man. Like this stream. We live. We are live, my dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal versus Manchester City, man. Carabao final is here. The long awaited, but we in. God damn. Let me put up a poll because, man, this game I want to know, will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup? That's the question of today. Will Arsenal win? This one is a banger. Win the Carabao. That's the question, man. Carabao Cup today. That's the question. Will Arsenal win the Carabao today? That's the question, man. How are you doing, man? Please get to the live chat now. Vote, 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 man. I'll be so happy seeing your votes coming in. Who else will be so happy more than me, man? Please make me happy and you will be happy too, man. So this match is awaited, most wanted, and I'm expecting Arsenal to win, man. Big time Arsenal to win. No fumbling today, no nothing. Come on, stop sending me the notification. I'm live. What's wrong with me? I can see 2 votes are in, man. I love it. So, my dogs, my dogs, my dogs. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. My notification just coming in here like crazy, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. Arsenal, this may be our first cup this season because we are eyeing to win more than 3 cups. That's four trophies. That's the EPL, that's the Carabao, the UCL, and the FA. We take 1 today, remaining 3. That's our campaign, man. So I can see Arsenal have, they put on the starting 11. The starting 11 is out. The starting 11 is out. Can you see? I'm in my studio now. It looks beautiful as hell, man. If you're watching, you're new here in this zone, make sure to subscribe, man. It's gonna be the best watch along you've ever seen, man. You don't wanna miss. So get to the live chat. There's a poll there. Will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup today? Yes or no? Let me know which team you're supporting. For me, I'm supporting Arsenal. I vote yes. A big yes. I vote a big yes. Right? What about you? So if you're watching, do yourself a favor. Let me know which team you're supporting. Okay? So I'm gonna go, to the lineup. The Arsenal have come up with a lineup. Raya is not starting. I don't know why. Arezabalaga is the one to start. I've already checked the lineup. So I'm gonna share with you in a minute. I vote a big yes, man. Right? Yes. I don't know. Can I share on the screen, man? Or should I put it? Should I read for you, man? Let me put up it on the screen, man, because You deserve to see it with your naked eyes. All right, my dogs. I'm so happy. Hope you happy. Let's do this. Where is my boy A to the B, man? Where are you? Are you in? I would like you to be my biggest moderator tonight. I wanna put up the lineup for both of the teams, man. I'm expecting Arsenal to win a clean sheet if possible. This is gonna be the best statement to put out there that Arsenal, we are in, we are in, we are in for this, and we're gonna take more cups this season. So my dogs, like I always say, man, subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe. Let's hit 2K, man. Right now the goal is to hit 2K. Let's hit 2K subs. Chat. That's too much to ask, please. Don't forget to subscribe, man. That's my dog is in. Gunners are taking this to the Emirates. Let's go. I can see my boy at the my boy, man. I would like you to be my moderator tonight, man. This is gonna be mega. So can you be the one coming up with some, announcement, pulling up the chat on fire? Let's do this together. You haven't seen me in the chat, man. I've saw you, man. I've saw you, man. Big up, and big up to everyone who's in, man. God bless you all, man. We healthy, we fine, we looking sexy. Come on, wearing an Arsenal jersey here, man. I'm feeling. Come on, come on. I've seen you, man. My boy HDB, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I don't see you well. Are you the one who has been unsubscribing? Low key. Is it gonna rain? God damn. It's raining over here. God damn. God damn. Let me hear. Over here. God damn. It's already raining and Arsenal haven't won much. Come on, can you hear it? It's already raining and Arsenal haven't won much. I'm trying to do a sound check here, man. Can you hear it? Nice. Anyway, don't panic. We must do this. Let me put up a lineup. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen right about now. My boy A to the B, man. I want you to be there, man. It's gonna be major here, man. It's gonna be major. As you can see on your screens, Arsenal is using a formation of 4-2-3-1. Yes, Doug. It's raining cats and dogs over here, man. It's raining cats and dogs. But don't worry. Arsenal must win, must win, must win. Because it has already started raining over here, man. You can hear the raining sounds. It's gonna be late. So, like I've said, Arsenal is in a good formation. First of all, in our past 5 matches, Arsenal have won 4 matches and drew one. For the Man City, you can see they have a terrible form right about now. In the 5 last matches, they've won 1 match, lost 2, and drew 2. That's that's a worst. You can't compare it with the Arsenal's. So, as you can see, Arsenal is going to use a formation of 4-2-3-1. 4 defenders, 2 mid, 3 forwards, and 1 top striker. That's Victor Gyökeres. Obvious. Victor Gyökeres is going to start. For Manchester City, we have they're going to use a formation of 4-1-3-2. That's crazy. 4 defenders, 1 midfielder, 3 forwards, and 2 strikers. It's gonna be crazy, man. I've never seen that type that type of formation, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. My dad, A to the B. Is these raining sounds? Are they disturbing? Are they disturbing my sound? Because I don't want to disturb you guys. Please let me know, my dad. Let me know. Let me know. So as you can see, Arrizabalaga is gonna start for Arsenal. The keeper Arrizabalaga will be the goalkeeper for Arsenal. 4 defenders. We have Pierre Hincapi, Magalhaes, William Saliba, and Ben White. 4 solid defenders. That's it's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be lit. 4 solid defenders. Piero Hincapi, Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba, and Ben White. For the mid, we have 2 midfielders. Our top midfielder, that's Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi. That's two midfielders for today. For our forward, we have Leandro Trossard on the left wing, Bukayo Saka on the right wing, doing his things. It's gonna be fine. In the middle, we have Kai Havertz, and our top striker today is the one and only, the best, Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres. Gyökeres is gonna be fire, man. For Man City, like I said, the formation is 4-1-3-2, 4 defenders, one midfielder, 3 forwards, and 2 strikers. So for their goalkeeper tonight is Trafford. I don't know why Donnarumma is not in, man. I'm I'm confused, man. Where is Donnarumma? Because Donnarumma is the best, man. Welcome everyone who's coming in this live stream, man. Make sure to vote in the live chat, please. Vote, vote, vote in the live chat, man. Please, will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup today? That's the question. Let me know your thoughts on that. So, Donnarumma today is not in. Trafford is in. 4 midfielders, not 4, 4 defenders from Manchester City. We have Nunes, Kusanov. Kusanov has been playing a great game. Yeah, he's playing today. Ake and O'Reilly. That's a solid defense for them. Their one and only midfielder, that's Rodri. For their forwards, 3 forwards. We have Ryan Cherki, we have Bernardo Silva, and Jeremy Doku. Doku is in. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be fire. And their strikers today is there are two strikers. That's Semenyo and Erling Haaland. So you can see they are in for the task. My dad, A to the B, I asked you something, man. Are these raining sounds disturbing the sound, the overall sound of this live stream? I would love to know, man. Before we get to continue, I don't want to disturb my lovely people who are watching along with me, man, in this live stream, man. Let me know. If you're live, let me know. I want to go to the substitutes. For today. I've commented already, man. I haven't seen it, Doug. I'm only seeing it's raining on those sides. I've commented already. I would like to know, is it disturbing or is it just a minor thing? That's my question. So for the substitute for Arsenal, we have David Raya, our goalkeeper, Christian Mosquera, Ricardo Calafiori, Christian Nogard, Miles Lewis Kelly, Max Dorman, Our 16-year-old champ is in. Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Noni Madueke. Wow, wow. Our top head coach, Mikel Arteta. Not really. We can get you audibly and eloquently. Oh, nice. Nice. So let's rock, man. Let's rock together till the end, my dads. If you're in, man, welcome. Get to the live chat. Vote, 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 vote. Cast your vote. Will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup today? That's the question, man. Can see two votes already in. I'm expecting to see more votes from your side. So, like I've said, these are on your screens. You can see the substitutes, our reserves as Arsenal: David Raya, Christian Mosquera, Ricardo Calafiori, Christian Nogard, Miles Lewis Kelly, Max Doman, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Noni Madueke. Those are our substitutes for today. It's gonna be fire. Noni Madueke, I'm hoping it's gonna be coming in the second half to do something crazy. For Manchester City, let me go with them. We have Donnarumma is on the bench right now. John Stone on the bench. Ryan Ednori still on the bench. Reinders on the bench. Mateo Kovacic on the bench. Nicolas Gonzalez on the bench. Sarvinho on the bench. Sorry. Phil Foden on the bench. Mohamush Omar on the bench. Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola. What's your game plan here, man? Why are these two coaches playing a tactical game plan? Because both of the teams they are starting their starting goalkeepers all along has been, for Man City, Donnarumma, for Arsenal, David Raya. For this match, both of them are on the bench. I'm asking why? Why? This game they are playing, man, I don't know. I hope not I hope. I wish I was one of the coaches, man, to know how to do these things, man. But anyways, since we're just fans, I'm just an Arsenal fan here. I don't know I don't know shit about coaching, but I can see they are playing they are playing some mind games here. I can see from afar. They are playing a mind game. So how many minutes remaining? 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. My dog. She. Arsenal, are they gonna lift this trophy? That's the biggest question, man. The biggest question. The biggest question. My dog, how is Tottenham doing, man? Have they considered or what's happening? The last time I checked, they were down 2 goals. I don't know, did they, has something changed in these few minutes that I have been live? I've been live like 19 minutes, so I would like to know what's happening over there, man. Let's go. Come on. 11 minutes to go, man. I'm just waiting for that match to start, man. I'm waiting. Fingers are crossed. It's gonna be late, man. It's gonna be late tonight. No love. It's gonna be late tonight. No love. No love. No love. It's gonna be late tonight, man. No lies. Man, if you're alive, please make sure to vote, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys, whoever is watching. No lie. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. So if you are watching, man, if you are watching, make sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our live stream. Also, don't log off from this channel. Let's log in till the end. Let's see Arsenal lifting the trophy together. Let's enjoy full energy. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Arsenal must win. Please make sure to vote. I can see 3 votes are in. Let's get to 100 votes. Come on. If you're live, please do me a favor. Vote, 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 vote. And welcome, welcome, everyone. My boy A to the B is saying Spurs have lost 3 goals. Oh my goodness. 3 goals. I left the game when it was 2-0. It's now 3-0 to Nottingham Forest at their own stadium, while West Ham suffer a 2-goal defeat at hands of Villa. Oh my goodness. Tottenham, you are going home, Dags. You are going home, Dags. We are sorry. We are sorry. We are sorry. I know you are our London brothers, but since you are playing a shitty match, you deserve to go home. Get the championship, build up a good play game, yeah, then come back and join your performing brothers, Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea also they suffered a loss, a big loss yesterday. Like right now, EPL is insane, man. EPL is so insane. My dad is saying spare Spurs, please. How can I spare my enemy, man? I know they are our brothers, but our London rivals. Not London. Not London. It's red, man. London is forever red. London is forever red. I can't spare them, man. They are our enemies. So you don't give your enemy chance to to attack you. Attack them first, and make sure you destroy them. Like we've destroyed them this EPL, this 2025-2026 season. Arsenal have defeated Tottenham home and away. Whether they like it or they don't like it, Arsenal took 3 points at home and 3 points at their home yard. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I'm so happy, man. Even talking about it, I'm so proud of Arsenal right now. Yeah. 7 minutes remaining. The countdown is up. The countdown is up. 7, 6 now. It's now 6 minutes to go, my dogs. Please make sure to vote in the live chat. Will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup today? That's the question, man. 3 votes are not enough, man. Get to the live chat. Vote. 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 I can see 3 votes. And yes, it's at 100%, man. Arsenal fans, big up. Big, 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 big up, man. 5 minutes remaining, my dads. It's raining over here, man. And this is just a sign, my people. If you are watching this, it's raining over here. And this is just a sign to tell you it's gonna be late. It's gonna be late. It's gonna be raining at the Wembley Stadium. It's gonna be raining today. Oh my goodness. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. Gunners, where are you, man? Make sure to vote. Vote. Get to the live chat. Vote. It's gonna be late tonight. no lie. 4 minutes remaining, my dogs. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Here we go. It's gonna be lit. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see Arsenal scoring goals and lifting that trophy, man. Arsenal, come on. If you are a Ghana man out there, big up, big up, big up. Like I've said, man, let me repeat myself. It's raining over here. And this is an example. This is a sign to tell you it's gonna be raining at the Wembley today. Arsenal must win, man. Arsenal must win. No lie. No lie, man. No lie. Because Arsenal, we have too many advantages. First of all, we are in a top form. Arsenal is in a top form right now. No one can lie about. No one can can argue about that. Let me use the correct word. No one can argue about that. Arsenal are in a top form. Second, we have the momentum of winning matches back to back, back to back. Third, our competitor Manchester City, they're in a terrible form. They have been losing. They've lost they were kicked out of UCL, that's the UEFA Champions League. So they are frustrated. One thing, they don't have the momentum. They are shaky. That's the word I have been looking for. Manchester City is shaky at the moment. So Arsenal, we have too many advantages. Too many advantages. I love the confidence you guys have, man. Come on. Come on. Arsenal, we are confident. The last time I watched the Arsenal matches, the last time I watched Arsenal match, that Arsenal was by Leverkusen, was it? Yeah. That goal from Eze was one of a kind, man. It really proved to me that Arsenal, we have the confidence. Our big players have the confidence to win cups, to score like crazy, man. So we have the confidence, my dog, but don't underestimate. Of course, we are not underestimating anyone here. We know Manchester City is a beast. We know that. We know that. The game is 2 minutes to go, man. So, in the meantime, let me work on the live comment. My dog, we're not underestimating anyone, man. To be honest, Arsenal, we are not doing that. We just say that we are the best. We are the best. We are the best. We are the best. Let me work on the live commentary, my dogs. As I work on that, make sure to vote and like this stream. Vote, like this stream, subscribe if you haven't, because why will you miss this match? Why will you be missing my live stream? That's the biggest question. Why will you be missing? Uh, Here we go.
Time have not been realised for Arsenal, and a groin injury sustained in midweek rules out Ibereze. So Mikel Arteta sails very close to the shoreline of his midweek Champions League selection.
It's gonna be crazy.
Scourge of City in the final of that competition 5 years ago in Ibereze. Kepa is the keeper, as he has been all the way in the Carabao Cup.
Let's go. Make sure you vote and subscribe, please. Let's enjoy, man. 1 minute remaining.
City without Ruben Diaz, hamstrung, so Kusanov and Ake are the central defensive barrier for the fourth time in the competition this season. James Trafford's appearance in goal ahead of Donnarumma, well advertised. Antoine Semenyo and Nico O'Reilly step in to complete 4 changes from the side vanquished in the Champions League by Real Madrid. Erling Haaland intriguingly yet to score at Wembley, 6 previous appearances here. And the competition's regulations rule
Let's go to
out
vote, man.
Mark
Please, I can
Gahey.
see 4
He
votes
is
are
not in
in.
the squad today.
Yes, it's at 100%. No, at 0%, man. Keep on, keep on, keep on.
That's all because he wasn't a City player before the first leg of the semi-final. But he did score.
I can see
Arsenal
Superstar
in the
Milo saying,
competition.
come on, you got
Well,
us.
delighted to say Glenn
Come
Murray's
on.
alongside me, Daniel Mann. What are you expecting today, Glenn, I wonder?
Well, I think Arsenal, first and foremost, will be hard to beat, as we've seen recently in games since the turn of the year. I think they'll invite this Manchester City squad who have a fragility.
Come on, you got us.
Counter-attack. I think we'll try and use that
Big
pace.
up to Superstar Milo, man.
Big up,
big up, big up.
Try and provide for the likes of Gyökeres and Havertz. All eyes are on Manchester City. Or can they rescue them?
Of course, Arsenal must to win, man. Come on. Whoever is thinking Arsenal is gonna lose.
And are there pointers to be taken for what may on?
It's crazy. Whoever is thinking Arsenal are gonna drop points is crazy, man. Arsenal must to win big time.
Fold in the coming
Big
weeks.
time. Let's go.
Football so transient. We'll never truly know, but winning
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Well, the apprentice perhaps has a chance to truly become the master.
Come on, you got us. It's gonna be fire. Fuego. 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 Call the corona, my dog. By the way, Neymar replied to when? Lord. What did he say, man? Come on, what's happening with mine? Can you hear me, man? What's happening with my live coverage? Why is it shaky, man? Like Manchester City. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me, my dog?
Sitting in that midfield role in a 4-2-3-1, but both fullbacks on midfielders. Semenyo out on the right is wide. Doku. This is
Erling Haaland is looking for a goal here like crazy. God.
what I'm looking at against Ben White. He's not played a lot of football that right back on the left wing for Manchester City. It is the strength of Arsenal, their defence. They're going to be tested today. They look to smother City. It looks like it could be a really big ask with the City players that are in for today. 3 times in the last decade, Manchester City have won the Carabao Cup final, then gone on to win the English Premier League title in the spring. Just saying, Nathan Ake has probably played less senior football in the last couple of months than anybody out there.
He said Rooney is just a yapper because he hasn't done anything, not even won a trophy for his country.
Pressed into service.
When Rooney was
time against Real Madrid in midweek because of an injury to Ruben Diaz. There's that Doku White matchup that Rob's referring to.
Come on. What's happening with my live coverage, man?
Down. That's why I think that Arsenal could invite City up.
Eze, come on. I thought Eze was gonna be in.
What he likes. Grass to run into, balls to get on the end of. When it gets going, it's hard to stop.
A touch of sadness for some who haven't been able to play their part. Some close calls in various quarters. And Yuri Timber reduced to the role of spectator.
Oh my goodness.
Kemper, a goalkeeper with an interesting Wembley history, should we put it that way?
I think that's the best way to describe it. No strength.
My goodness. I'm hoping Arsenal to win, man. I can't afford seeing my team losing.
In this competition.
Hoping to hit higher notes than has been the case before.
You've said Rule is just a yapper, man. Crazy. No. Maybe he's having an injury, man. He's not on the bench. He's just a spectator.
Semenyo hungry. Marvelous addition he has been to the Manchester City ranks, having had a stellar first half of the season in Bournemouth colours.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, even Timber is having an injury.
In fact, probably a leading performer.
It's a young hopeful with an unsuccessful trial at Arsenal.
Are you trying to spin the narrative?
Here's
Gyökeres
trying to get away. He's kept it in.
corner.
Sort of having to react swiftly.
Gyökeres is looking tough.
With Havertz arriving at a rate of knots.
That's exactly what I was trying to say earlier. Gyökeres having that space, looking for improves. People supporting him, doesn't quite arrive on time. Havertz.
Sky high and sky blue here, Victor Gyökeres 3 years ago in the second-tier playoff final with Coventry City. He's involved again, and so is Havertz, of whom City know plenty. Bernardo Silva. Towards who is marshalled by Salim. The first battle won by the Arsenal man.
I think we'll get used to seeing much more of that physical battle. Those two men this afternoon. Slaughtered by Zimbabwe there, easy possession.
Okay, so wires crossed.
Both managers prowling their area there, living every minute of it.
Some very notable similarities. They come pretty much dressed the same. Body language is remarkably similar.
Flock and hyper. I see, man. LTBC Noel, I see, man. Gyökeres to lift a trophy, man. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Take advantage of the privileges of a throw-in and the lack of offside. This is Havertz.
Havertz.
Rice. Saka taking it in. The first
Saka, let's do
Club
this.
Cup final for him.
Ooh.
And they found a way through. But Trafford proves a sizable roadblock, and vitally so.
Arsenal, come
Manchester City.
on. What a pass.
Actually a bad touch on the edge of the box by Ben White. It just sucks the defender in from that point.
It's coming home, Dags.
Right through the heart. It's a couple of really big saves you see here on the edge of the box. Just a little bit of a sloppy touch. Just attracts Rodri. Lovely ball by Zubimendi. Just wonder.
Big up to LTBC Noel, man. Gyökeres must lift a trophy at Arsenal, man.
Very relaxed, very casual.
Not one trophy. 4 of them this season.
Be sky high by the Manchester City goalkeeper after those two big saves.
Whitey should introduce some like a voicemail that we can interact with on the live chat with the host. Can be fun. Yeah, you have an idea, though. Sounds cool.
He was certainly a big keeper there.
We should contact YouTube for that.
Well, this is very much a stage for big time keepers.
Come on, Arsenal, man. Vote if you're watching this. Vote in the live chat. Vote in the live chat. And don't forget to sub. They give me the job to do so. Can see you can do better, my boy. Oh, come on.
Sensible ball issue there.
Now Man City, they are playing a rough match.
Sonov and Gyökeres now well acquainted. Peter Banks has the honour of refereeing today. That's quite an interception that by Ake.
And linking up well, Havertz and Gyökeres for Arsenal. Final pass, isn't it? But threatening early on in the cup final.
Arsenal. Let's do this.
You could see with this high line, this is where Manchester City are really vulnerable. They do lose the ball. See City pressing. Arsenal pressing.
Come on.
Holding on. Now Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. Shirky. Semenyo.
Don't let Semenyo pass. Don't give Semenyo. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Mateus Nunes. Teased in towards Haaland. Again, Saliba comes out the winner. Although aggression.
Yeah, I think he has a good idea.
As far as Peter Banks is concerned. And the quick spring, Ben White will advance.
If I could get a chance to vote yes, then I could have voted.
Again, intervening importantly for Manchester City.
It's the second time that last-ditch pass has been cut out by Manchester City.
Vote. If you're live, please cast your vote in the live chat. Will Arsenal win the Carabao? That's the question.
Trossard. Saka fouled. Despite O'Reilly's protests.
I think that Arsenal feel as though that is an area of the pitch that they can hurt Manchester City. O'Reilly playing out of position,
O'Reilly is playing a rough match, man.
In all honesty, Saka put in between the ball and the man. Always going to win that, the Arsenal captain.
Well, a fair number of his England squad on duty here. Thomas Tuchel.
Tuchel nowadays is watching every match, man. He's always attending every PL match. What's happening?
One of that number, Declan Rice, about to address this set piece.
Well, there's an overload in the back post already.
Declan Rice.
Careful choreography. But O'Reilly's head is there first.
Trossard. Good shots.
Pretty venomous shot, which via the deflection will just creep out for a corner and a situation. The risk of labouring a point right up Arsenal Street.
Exactly why he's there, Leandro Trossard. That ball is cleared, picks up that second ball.
Arsenal boys are so confident today, man.
Rasp a shot towards goal.
Well, City better be prepared.
Yes, they better be prepared, man.
Cluster of Arsenal players way outside the far post.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever the level of planning, it's all about the delivery.
Yeah, not very often they get it wrong, Arsenal, either. From a dead ball situation, front man is not what they want.
Are Arsenal gonna score from a set piece That's the question, man. Will Arsenal score from a set piece?
Rice hurling it in there.
Oh, it was defended.
Semenyo able to get it a fair way out of harm's way, and White has got his geometry wrong.
Arsenal are dominating, man. These 15 minutes, Arsenal are dominating. Come on, you guys. Come on. Make sure to vote in the live chat. Vote in the live chat, man. Will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup? That's the question.
With a pretty enviable Wembley record. To conclude a full season at the Arsenal helm with silverware.
Here, the floodgates could open. A dominating position in the Premier League. Deep into the Champions League, still in the FA Cup. Could it be a very special year? The wait has been long. Has it been worth it?
And in this competition, 33 years since they came from behind to beat Sheffield Wednesday. And if Arsenal do win today, I hope they treat their match winner with greater care than they did on that occasion. Steve Morrow, the winning goal scorer, ending the day with a visit to hospital.
Indeed, he did.
And Tony Adams, who's here today, was the culprit who dropped him. And you can't fail to spot Tony Adams here. He's wearing something pulled from the vivid section of his wardrobe.
Man City players are playing a rough game here, man. They can get a red card.
Arsenal not hanging about.
Oh my
Will it be to their
goodness.
detriment on this occasion? Well, Peter Banks has to draw the line. And it is Piero Hincapié who receives the first yellow card of the afternoon.
Hincapié with the yellow. Come on, referee.
Yeah, just slightly late, wasn't it? Hincapié.
What did Hincapié do,
control
man?
the situation.
Ooh, yeah.
Catches the
That's a
City
terrible tackle, man.
A little bit of a wasted one, in all fairness. As far as Arsenal are concerned, the defender getting a yellow card so high up the pitch.
But if you're live, please make sure to vote in the live chat. Will Arsenal win the Carabao Cup? That's the question. Vote. Let's get to 100 votes.
Portuguese international Mateus Nunes. I presume his stepfather is rather happy today. He hails from Sunderland.
Yeah, high drama in the Premier League. Liverpool team at Wembley.
Rodri.
Seeking out Doku.
Arsenal, please defend that. Nice.
And again, one for Gyökeres to chase. Kusanov has something of a head start on this occasion.
Yeah, read the situation well there, didn't he? Kusanov starting to learn that's what Gyökeres wants. Just drop off.
Yes, we want that goal.
Behind.
Come on, you guys.
Lost it one way or the other. Bernardo Silva was going to
Bernardo Silva can get a red card here. Bernardo Silva can get a red card.
By Silva. And what he does, gives this Arsenal side another opportunity to put the ball in the box, ask questions of Manchester City. Set-piece specialists. Slight confusion between Arsenal and what they're doing here.
Come on, we need a goal. Come on.
It's come out and gone back. It's a lot of air on it.
Oh my goodness. Shoot.
White. Saka up against Mateus Nunes. And Ryan Shirky too. That's excellent work, Trossard. It kept him moving here, Arsenal.
Oh, shit.
Rodri with his customary coolness, able to get it out of immediate danger.
Semenyo, come on,
Shirky is somewhat wearily getting himself back to his feet.
Yeah, I think Saka just chops the ball back, doesn't he? Slight bit of contact. See, man's trying to buy one there. Take the pressure off his team. Peter Banks will have a none of it. He did wonder for a second
Saka,
there,
please
didn't he?
stop.
Saka just trying to manufacture that positioning. Get that half yard to
Stop crying like a baby. We need goals.
Well, seemingly in very genial mood down in the tunnel before kickoff. Enjoying the experience of
come on. I see you on attack. Oh my goodness.
Semenyo.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man City on attack. Holy.
Position across a real pace. Escape Haaland's clutches.
Nice defending.
It's City's turn to have a set piece.
Yeah, 20 minutes in, it's the first time Manchester City have paired their team. Semenyo right at the heart of it, just getting the half yard. And you can see Haaland just trying to get across that front post. Can't quite time his run to perfection this time. Just wheezes past that forward. I do wonder, could he have just got on the end of that? Did he mistime it, or was he not quite able to get a touch?
He's right in the thick of it here. Kepa in charge and getting Arsenal moving swiftly with
Nice,
Havertz.
let's go.
And they fall the way of Saka. Rodri trying to halt the counter and failed.
Nice pass. Oh, no way. No way.
Saka feeling it.
Shit, that was so easy.
Well, one thing I took from that transition is how quick Manchester City were back. They flooded back in numbers. They realised the danger.
Oh my goodness. Come on, you Gunners.
And all of a sudden this game is starting to open up. It's a good challenge by Kushinov on Havertz. Really good challenge. Just it's like coming together here. Saka and Doku, nothing too much in it.
Doku. Hold your horses, please. Still 0-0. 24 minutes in.
Spell of possession by Manchester City all came from a really good touch by Cherky in the middle of the park. Just made them transition much quicker than what they have been. All of a sudden, wingers getting to the game, trying to fly their centre forward.
And my network is a bit crazy today.
From Guardiola, I want to see more of that.
Way short of intended target there from Trafford.
Trafford. Donnarumma is still on the bench for Manchester City. Donnarumma is still on the bench.
A long game again.
Well, he's getting too involved isn't he? Haaland just wants to fight all the time. Wants to fight Saliba, takes his eye off the ball.
Let them fight, man. Let them fight.
Takes his concentration away from the game. Saliba.
Let them fight. Who wins gets the trophy. Know why my network is misbehaving.
There's an element of hope rather than...
Why is my network bad?
expectation about some of City's forward balls, even at this stage.
Why is my network not driving me crazy, man? My goodness. Still 0-0. That's a good way to protect and lose, man. Because it's a final game for the Carabao. No one is showing weakness except Arsenal are dominating this match. Dominating is gonna be crazy, man.
O'Reilly has played in 43 of City's 48 games prior to this.
O'Reilly. Come on, Arsenal. We need a goal, man. We need a goal. The big question is who's gonna score? My goodness, why is my network misbehaving, man? On a day like this,
This is his 44th game out of 50 for Arsenal this season.
Zubimendi. Come on, Arsenal, man. We need a goal. What's happening? Still 0-0. 30 minutes in. Still 0-0. My goodness.
You need the help that Ake is providing. Rodri. O'Reilly. Rodri. Shirky has some space. Instant control. Trossard stopping the cross.
Good spell by Manchester City. The problem is when they do get into their wingers, they're kind of playing into Arsenal's strengths, aren't they? If they decide to cross that ball. Got Gabriel and Saliba tightly marking Haaland in the middle. They want to try and get their tens on the ball, try and play their way through this low block that they find Arsenal in.
Semenyo able to breeze away. It's Gabriel's turn to make an important defensive intervention.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, they need to keep getting the ball to Semenyo. It's a real pressure point.
Semenyo, my goodness. Semenyo, wherever you are, hold your horses, man.
Before the League Cup semi-final was played, and that's why he's able to play. Mark Gay was not signed before the EFL Cup semi-final, which means he's not able to play. To explain his absence from the starting lineup, or even from the edge of the area. Doku goes in for the challenge with Saka. Saka comes out with the ball though. Can't make his way forward as Doku tries to win it back towards the corner flag goes Saka. He plays it back to Saliba. Up towards Havertz. Flicks this ball onto Gyökeres. Back inside now for Declan Rice. Gyökeres goes down late. As it looked like Kusanov was getting to the ball ahead of Declan Rice. The free kick's been given in Arsenal's favour in the centre circle in the opposing half. It looks like crap. Free kick to Arsenal, and it's a chance for them just to try and again slow down the momentum that Manchester City have built. We've reached the half-hour mark now in the EFL final here at Wembley. Arsenal 0, Manchester City 0. Two of the last three meetings between the two sides have finished level after 90 minutes. Of course, if that is the case today, it will go towards extra time. And then, of course, if it is still level, then we'll have a penalty shootout with.
A penalty shootout. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Don't know why my network is shit, man. I don't know why my network is shit. But it's gonna be fine, man.
First, they'll be thrown to Arsenal on the left-hand side, which Hinckley will make his way across to take. Goes this now down to Declan Rice. Inside, it goes for Zubamendi. Now back to Gabriel, across to Saliba. Saliba outside the centre circle, out to his right-hand side for White. Up against Doku, now for Saka. Brings this inside past O'Reilly. He's gone down, wants a free kick. Referee waves away. Silva now up towards the halfway line. Challenge comes in from Rice and wins it back. Only goes back to Silva though. Out to the left-hand side now for O'Reilly into the opposition half. First touch manages to beat Saka, although the Arsenal captain's regained good ground. The pass has been forced inside to Shirky, now to Haaland. Tries to beat one player, but then it's surrounded by more Arsenal players. And as he's got the ball past Zubamendi, Declan Rice recovers and plays it back to Ariza Balaga up towards Havertz. Flicks this on now on the right-hand side for Gyökeres. Challenge comes in again from Kusanov, and Gyökeres looks to be in a lot of pain at this point as the throw-in is what's been issued and instructed by the linesman, but the referee's given a free kick and a yellow card will now go to Manchester City's number 45 as Kusanov went through the back of Victor Gyökeres down that right-hand side, and it's the right decision by the referee. It's a very questionable challenge. I mean, he's gone in for the ball, of course, but he's gone straight through the back of the ankle of Gyökeres. If it's not a free kick, it's going to be a throw to Manchester City. So the referee's got the decision right, and the yellow card's the decision he's gone with. Abdulkadir Kusanov, Manchester City again just outside of their area with everybody back at this point for the set piece. They're on the edge of the area, and the free kick is from around about 35 yards out on that right-hand side. Declan Rice will be, of course, the one to take again. Saka is more of an option further by the touchline on that right-hand side, instead of making himself an option inside the area, but plenty of options are there for Arsenal. Up from the back comes both centre-backs and Ben White, who started out at Brighton as a centre-back, don't forget. He can be quite a threat from set pieces. The cross comes in from Declan Rice in towards the middle, headed away by Kusanov, back in the direction of Declan Rice. To his right-hand side now, he's gone with White. White goes all the way back to Ariza Balaga inside of his own area. First time pass upfield, headed on by Gabriel, finds Gyökeres in space here, challenged by Nathan Ake as Gyökeres was through on goal, otherwise inside of the area. High fives from the rest of the defenders as the flag stayed down. Gabriel's header through the middle, he's definitely onside again. Just checking who it is this time. It's Ryan Shirky that's sat back a few extra yards and it's kept Gyökeres onside, and it's Nathan Ake that's put his body in the way and sent the ball out of play with Arsenal throwing, but Declan Rice will be the one to take this, and it's a long throw with Arsenal players surrounding the 6-yard box again for more pressure on James Trafford. And despite Manchester City having the lion's share of possession, it is the Manchester City goalkeeper that's been called on more so in this opening 33 minutes as the long throw goes in towards the 6-yard box, headed away by Semenyo, back into the area there by Zubimendi, and headed away again by Semenyo, and it's going to be chased down by Doku on the left-hand side. Ben White gets there first though and goes back to Ariza Balaga, as Arsenal will regain their shape as Hincapie makes his way back. Long ball over the top to the left-hand side now from Ariza Balaga, left to go by Gabriel, but an arm strayed went into the face of Rodri, and a free kick will be given to Manchester City outside of their own area, and it'll allow Arsenal to get everybody back into position. Nice. The one centre-back drops back, the other one will remain forward, as we've seen so far with Arsenal set pieces. As soon as Manchester City clear the lines, and it's Nunes to take this free kick on the right hand side outside the edge of the area. Across it goes down to Kusanov, and now for Nathan Ake. Ake back inside to Kusanov. Gyökeres moves across, and Arsenal move away in formation. Offside now to close down Matheus Nunes. Through the middle it goes to Semenyo. First time pass goes back to Shirky and makes its way all the way back to Nunes. And now back again to Shirky. Through the middle finds Bernardo Silva. He's still under pressure. And now back to Kusanov. Under pressure from Trossard. Tries to make his way away from trouble, but walks into trouble. And Gyökeres gets the ball back momentarily. Loses out though to a challenge by Nathan Ake. Out to Bernardo Silva. Now to the left hand side for O'Reilly. Zubimendi makes his way across to close down the Manchester City fullback. Now for Doku. Doku up against Ben White. He's to the edge of the area. Can't get his crossing yet. Finds Silva on the edge of the area. Silva's cross goes in towards Haaland. Headed away by Gabriel. Brought down by Declan Rice on the edge of the area. Out to the left-hand side. He's under pressure still by Erling Haaland. And he gets the ball to Hincapie's first-time clearance out to the left-hand side. Headed away by Kusanov. Now brought down by Declan Rice again inside of Arsenal's half. Still under pressure now by Rodri. Managed to get the pass back into the area for Gabriel, who's ball upfield towards Havertz, and Havertz goes down, feels he was nudged in the back by Rodri. Referee gives nothing for it. Manchester City come away with the ball. And now with Bernardo Silva inside of his own half, only just inside of his own half. Manchester City still holding on to possession as his first pass makes it into Arsenal's half. Now to Rodri, to the left-hand side for Nico O'Reilly. 10 minutes left of regular time at the end of this first half. Through the middle to O'Reilly again. Now to Doku. Back to O'Reilly. And now for Silva. Through the middle, drilled past to Kusanov, finds its way across to Nunes. To the right-hand side for Semenyo. First touch away from him, and Hincapie wins the ball back this time for Arsenal. Now for Trossard, out to the left-hand side for Gyökeres. He's up against Kusanov again. And he's still with Gyökeres. Lays this ball off for Hincapie, who's had to move back a couple of yards just to try and get to the ball. And away comes Ryan Shirky from Manchester City inside of the centre circle now. Turning back on the ball through the middle for Bernardo Silva. Space opening up now for Manchester City as they venture into Arsenal's half again. One back by Zubimendi, now for Trossard, and a breakaway perhaps for Arsenal. Havertz out to the right-hand side for Saka, up against O'Reilly. Manchester City back in numbers as Saka works it down the line towards the corner flag. Now Doku's back helping out. He tries to dribble it inside, and O'Reilly gets a foot onto the ball, and behind it goes for a corner to Arsenal out on that right-hand side. And we've not seen too much from
boy, don't
Saka
be
so far.
disappointed, man. Just hold your
Not too much in the last 10 minutes from Arsenal.
Don't talk in
So
Swahili,
make it way
man.
across. Taking another in-swinging corner. Havertz, Gyökeres,
What
Zubimendi all on the
to live.
back end of the 6-yard box.
We
Inside
need
the
a
6-yard
goal.
box is Williams Saliba at the moment, and his options lurking on the edge of the area as Hincapie makes his way in. What is a bit of a threat for Arsenal that people don't always consider is all four of their players are capable of handling themselves in attacking set pieces, so it just adds more pressure on opposing defenders and forcing further more players back. Only one player back for Arsenal at the moment, and they're on the edge of the area. Everybody else is inside the area, or the Bukayo Saka taking this corner.
Bukayo Saka.
From him towards the back post, headed goalwards by Hincapie, but it's over, and it'll be a goal kick for Manchester City. But a prime example of all four defenders being forward for Arsenal, and it being an additional threat for defenders of the opposing side.
Come on,
37
Arsenal.
minutes gone here at Wembley. It's Arsenal 0, Manchester City 0. Again, thank you for joining us and choosing Flashscore as your coverage of the EFL Cup final.
What's wrong with that
Between
thing?
Arsenal and Manchester City, the two top teams in the Premier League this season. They do get to meet again. 19th of April will be in Premier League competition. This could well be the future that we are looking at both Arsenal and Manchester City. And a battle for more than one competition in the future of English football. Both Arteta's style of play, and we all know what Guardiola is capable of with his style of play, as Doku goes back into his own half now to Ake. Ake into the centre circle, out to his right-hand side for Nunez. Nunez back inside for Rodri.
Rodri
Rodri can take this into the opposition half and plays this out to the right-hand side for Antoine Semenyo. Then back towards the halfway line with Rodri, switched over to the left-hand side for O'Reilly, headed away by Ben White, and out to play on the left-hand side for Manchester City. And whilst them four Arsenal players did go forward for that set piece, they've stood very firm defensively. Manchester City yet to register a shot, and we're into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Now with Matheus Nunez, brings it inside for Rodri. And now for Kusanov, out to the right-hand side for Shirky, by the touchline. Makes his way down that line as Semenyo moves inside. Now it goes to Rodri, a space opening up for Manchester City. A chance here, finds Semenyo inside the area. He's up against Gabriel. His effort's been blocked, though. It falls back to the edge of the area. And Gyökeres wins this back for Arsenal. Goes back to Gabriel. His clearance down the line towards Trossard. He did have some space, but the ball's got too much on it. It's gone all the way through to James Trafford. We'll play this out comfortably to Kusanov. Across to Nathan Ake, and whilst Manchester City might well have not had a shot registered so far, there's a bit more confidence that can be taken from their defensive stability. There have been a couple of shots from Arsenal, all of which were saved and dealt with quite well by James Trafford, but in their last 4 games, Manchester City have conceded 6 goals in the first half of those games. So heading in towards half-time without conceding a goal, whether they've got a goal on the score sheet or not, I don't think Manchester City fans will be too disgruntled about. A Shirky on the edge of the area, Semenyo to his right-hand side. Against Zubimendi currently. Trossard moves across to help out. Shirky goes back to Rodri. And now out to Semenyo. Up against Hincapie, can't get his cross in yet. Back onto his left foot, can get his cross in now over everybody and out of play for an Arsenal goal kick. And not too much for the Arsenal defence to worry about it, as he was aiming towards Erling Haaland at the back post, but he had too much on the cross. Maybe a goal kick now for Ariza Balaga, who hasn't really been called upon too much, even from just retrieving the ball from his defenders in this first half. And Haaland will stand on the edge of the area as Gabriel and Saliba will be either side of Ariza Balaga. Now it goes back to Ariza Balaga. Now to Gabriel. Down the left-hand side for Hincapie. Space opening up for him, but searches further down the line into the channel for Trossard, but the tackle from Nunez knocks it out of play. There'll be a throw into Arsenal on the left-hand side as they make their way into Manchester City's half, but Hincapie throws this back into his own half for Gabriel. And now to Declan Rice. And now to his right-hand side for Saliba, just on the edge of the area. And now to Rice, back to Saliba again. Saliba again across to Rice. To his left-hand side, he's got Gabriel. To his right, he's got Saliba in front of him. He's got Ryan Shirky and no other options, really. Has to go back to Saliba. And Arsenal are calling for more movement from the midfield, further forward than Declan Rice. And there's not going to be too much at the moment as it goes back to Ariza Balaga on the penalty spot. Chip the ball forward on the right-hand side to Ben White. Brings this down, takes the first touch. Second one goes over the top to Saka. Saka up against Nathan Ake at the moment. He's gone down, feels he was thrown down by the Manchester City centre-back. Nothing given, but the clearance by Ake goes back into Arsenal's back line, and it's forward to Havertz. Brings this down for White, out to Saka, keeps this in place. Saka's pass inside, blocked by Nico O'Reilly, and a thrown on that right-hand side now for Arsenal, taken quickly by Ben White, flicked on by Gyökeres. Flag stays down with Havertz, back inside, headed down by Ake and cleared by O'Reilly up towards Silva. Silva takes a touch inside of Manchester City's half. Through the middle now to Haaland. Space opening up on that left-hand side for Doku, and that's who he's found. Up against Saliba at the moment. Haaland making a run through the middle. Is Semenyo at the back post. Crosses blocked. Turned behind for a corner to Manchester City. Out on that left-hand side as Saliba makes up the ground as Jeremy Doku was flying down that left-hand side. Again, when Arsenal are pushing those fullbacks forward, Manchester City aren't necessarily following them on those wings. Semenyo and Doku remaining forward, and it is causing all sorts of problems for those fullbacks of Arsenal. White and Hincapie having to be a bit more disciplined on when they're making those forward runs, as Haaland makes his way into the 6-yard box. Up from the back go Kusanov and Nathan Ake. Rodri as well in towards the near post. Corner taken short is with Jeremy Doku. One more pass now to Silva, takes a touch past Saka, cross comes in towards Haaland, goes up to the header, it's evaded everybody, chasing down on that right hand side now, again with Silva, up against Trossard, back to the edge of the area, first touch by Nunes, second is across in towards the back post, headed away by Hincapie, it's fallen to Semenyo on the edge of the area, Hincapie now closing him down, takes it into the area, can't get his shot away just yet, it's blocked, it falls back to Silva.
Man City are now dominating. Oh my goodness.
Back to Silva on the edge of the area. Left foot cross comes back in towards the middle. Hesitant from Ariza Balaga. It's cleared away, and Trossard can't bring this under control on the edge of the area. And it's now back with Cherki. To his left-hand side, he's got Doku. Tries to run it through the middle himself. Gets past 3 Arsenal defenders, and then runs into Declan Rice, who gets the ball away from Arsenal. Goes towards Havertz, but it's brought down by Silva and back into Arsenal territory. Manchester City in possession is Cherki on the edge of the area. To his right-hand side, he's got Semenyo. He's looking only to his left, though. Goes back to Rodri. Rodri now further back to the halfway line for Kusanov. And now for Nunes. And now Rodri again. Rodri still with supporting options, but not many players in the box or further forward for Manchester City. These supporting options are all sideways, as now it goes to Bernardo Silva. Dribbles this ball into the area, up against Declan Rice, and he's had to turn the ball away. Well, managed by Declan Rice, stopping multiple crossing chances from Silva. Round side to Semenyo, can't get his shot away. He's up against Trossard, dribbles it inside. Cross comes in towards the back post. It's headed by Haaland, got over. And it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. And we've reached 44 minutes. And Manchester City have
it's raining over here, man. Oh my goodness.
It was Ben White that was in
That's no goal at the Wembley.
Haaland, he might have been slightly off balance. He's got up to the ball.
So funny, man. So funny. Still 0-0. 45 minutes.
O'Reilly and Haaland, of course, going to keep his header down, resulting in an Arsenal goal kick. 20 seconds of time left at the end of this first half, and whenever added time the referee chooses to give, Balaga sends players forward, doesn't want to take any chances along that back line just before half time. He's right to do so. Takes it from the right hand side of his 6-yard box, though, and therefore targets out on the right hand side towards Ben White, flicked on towards Saka, brought down by O'Reilly as we enter the 1 minute of added time the referee has indicated. It's a third on the left hand side for Manchester City, just in front of the technical area again. No mistakes now is what Arteta's instructions are to the Arsenal players. Just before half time, you have to be going in a goal down, especially with how strong you've stood defensively in this first half. O'Reilly throws this down to Rodri, back to O'Reilly. Down to Nathan Ake, and across it goes to Trafford just outside the 6-yard box. Now to Kusanov. Kusanov back to Trafford. Trafford just taking his time. It seems to be the same instruction from Pep Guardiola as it has been from Arteta, and neither side throwing caution into the wind as we enter into this final 10 seconds. Trafford gets the ball away, headed back into Manchester City's half by Saka. To the left-hand side for O'Reilly, who makes that run down the left-hand side. Saka's going to have to chase him, as is Ben White. It's on the edge of the area. We've played the added minutes. Saka wants the ball back, and the referee blows for half-time. And it has been an eventful first half for both of these sides. Manchester City very slow getting forward until the final moments of the first half to finally register a shot, albeit not on target, by Erling Haaland. He's got a good record in cup finals for Manchester City, having scored 8 goals in the 4 cup finals so far. They'll be hoping to add to that tally in the second half, a much more rejuvenated Manchester City side needed. Arsenal have stood very firm defensively and wore down this Manchester City side, as their few chances have come from Victor Gyökeres, Kai Havertz, and a double from Bukayo Saka, none of which could have beaten James Trafford in the Manchester City goal at Wembley, halfway through the first silverware fixture of the season in the EFL.
0-0 in the first half, man. Let's wait for the second half. My bad. A disappointing first half, no goal. Let's wait for the second half, my dad. I'm disappointed, man. Arsenal need a goal. Come on. What's wrong with Arsenal? What's wrong with Arsenal, man? I don't know why. Anyways, nil-nil. Man City, they have tried to come back. The last, when I say 10 minutes of the first half, they've tried to knock those, but no reward out of it. I can see Super Arsenal one say, it's raining on your side. Yes, man, it's raining here. But now the funny thing, it's not raining at Wembley. Now that's the biggest question. Why is it not raining at Wembley? It's raining only here on my side. But let's wait for the second half. Maybe, who knows, good things are gonna happen. I believe in this game there must be a winner. So hold on till the end. There must be a winner, man. There's no negotiation, man. There's no negotiation when it comes to that. Big up to everyone who has voted, man. 6 votes. Big up. Big up to my boy, yeah, to the bay, man. Have a black eye. L2BC Noel, man, also big up. Is it? It's still raining there. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's still raining, but just right now, it's starting to calm down. It is starting to calm down, my dog. I wish it was raining at Wembley, Wembley Stadium, Wembley. But it is what it is, man. Let's wait and see. Let's wait for the second half. I'm disappointed though. I was hoping Arsenal to win. Subside, man. Why should I? It's raining, but everything's gonna be okay, dog. Everything is gonna be alright. I'm just waiting for the second half, man. I'm so anxious. I'm so anxious, my dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Punky BFLB, is so anxious, man. I'm so anxious, man. I don't know why, man. I'm so anxious, man. I want Arsenal to win, but the way they are playing, god damn. God damn. But in the meantime, cast your vote, man. Cast your vote. Cast your vote. Cast your vote. Cast your vote. Let's get to 100 votes, man. Don't know why. Where are the people, man? Is Superstar Milo in? Superstar Milo. I'm here to yeah, Superstar Milo is in. Where's Chris Shiv, my boy? Where is my boy Chris Shiv, man? And my boy Yusuf, man. Where are you, man? I need you in this live stream. Let's kick it. Big up to everyone who's in right now, man. Big up. Let's hope for the second half to be eventful. Many goals for Arsenal and Arsenal to lift the trophy. Yes, that's what I'm expecting, man. Arsenal to win, lift this trophy, and we move forward to the next trophy. Is it gonna be FA or UCL? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Gonna be fire, man. In the meantime, man, if you're watching, make sure to vote, man. Can see 7 votes are in. Yes, at 100%. Can see Arsenal fans are in the building. Arsenal fans in the building, man. Big up. Big up, big up, big up, big up. In the meantime, get some water, man. Keep yourself hydrated. The second half is gonna start in 10 minutes. In less than 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's hear from these commentators.
I think when they're with Arsenal, they're happy having a high line with them because I don't think any pace is going to get in behind them. So maybe if Arsenal bring a bit of pace, that could stretch the game. But apart from that, I think City are quite comfortable. This was a wonderful bit of play down the right hand side. Once you get to that byline, I talk about it all the time. That's when it gets difficult for the defenders. But they work. Look at the time, what they're getting.
It's fine, but is there a case of City overplaying in those instances?
This is what
do you not just want to get, if you're Haaland, just get the ball to me. I don't want to dink
I
in.
understand that, but this is what they do. They wait, they probe, they move it around side. This is what they do, and they're being able. Arsenal letting them have a little bit too much time. If you get on Manchester City, then you've got a problem. Go back to the Manchester United game at Old Trafford when they got right onto City. City found it difficult. The Sunderland game, we found it difficult. At the moment, you stand a yard away from them, they're okay with that, and they're starting to enjoy, and the more the game goes on, they'll start to create. But I understand what you say with Haaland. Sometimes he's non-existent in the game, but that is really the way it is with him. I don't think it's his number one thought with Pep to get the ball to him and give him that service. It's more the build-up type of play, but I think substitutes in this game could really make a difference, even more so for us. Like Martinelli, getting a bit of pace, getting on the outside. But it's been a good half, and we're waiting for that first goal. I think it's going to open up.
Yeah, certainly ready to come alive, isn't it? What do you want to see from Arsenal more?
City have been brave. Have played a very high line, so trying to get in behind them and then start getting a little bit, few phases of possession higher up the pitch. That would be good. Then defensively to double up a little bit more on the side. I think especially on the side of Nkapie is now on a yellow. Bukayo Saka needs to work. Declan Rice needs to work on that side as well. I wouldn't be surprised if further forward Calafiori comes in because Mikel Arteta doesn't want to go down to 10 men. And same on the other side, you have Kuzanov on a yellow. He's a young boy. He's got a lot of pace and he thinks he can get to the ball, but he needs to measure that a little bit more. So maybe that's going to be the turning points in this game.
It was a much more physical half for Manchester City, you have to say. Well, it's goalless after the opening 45 with the second half still to be played at Wembley. This will have to go all the way to see who lifts the trophy.
Yes, let's wait, man. Let's wait for the second half. It's gonna be Fago. Fire, fuego. Fuego. Fuego means fire. For people who don't know, man. It's gonna be fuego. I'm expecting Noni Madueke to come in. Saka, not that productive. Saka is not that productive. Also, I would like to see Martinelli being our super sub. Max Doman, I don't know, man. Will he come in? Who knows? Let's wait and see if Max Doman will come in. Because he's a game changer, man. That young boy, a 16-year-old, is so talented, man. He can change things in a minute. That's the good thing about him. But for now, we're just speculating, man. We're not sure about it. Let's wait for the second one. How many minutes remaining? Less than 5 minutes to go. Less than 5 minutes to go. Less than 5 minutes to go. In the meantime, Make sure. To vote. My goodness, Arsenal, come on. The second half, I'm expecting so much from Arsenal. So they better deliver, man. Who's gonna score in the second half, man? That's the question, man. But Man City, they started dominating in the last 15 minutes or 10 minutes of the first half, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous. My dog. To the B. Do you think Arsenal are gonna come and win this match? It's now becoming a bit complicated, man. Arsenal, we started losing ball possession in the last minutes of the first half, man. Why? Will that will that mean that Manchester United are gonna come back in the second half and win? Because they are so good at playing that game, tactics up and down. Arsenal must win this Carabao, man, regardless.
Were frustrated not to convert them, and Manchester City those final moments had Gabriel and Nkapie in deep discussion as they came off at half time. But how long will Nkapie stay on the pitch? Mikel Fiore just put through a quite rigorous training session one-on-one with the coaches out here. Imagine he will be the first one coming on. I imagine not at half time, but 75 minutes, 65, 75 minutes into this to see if he can cope with the turn of pace of Manchester City on the attack. Interestingly, if you look at the Manchester City goals scored against Arsenal this season, it's quite often when Arsenal have 10 players back and the midfielders come back to support them. And that's really how they were in the last 5 minutes. Quite interesting that Arteta believes having 10 men back behind the goal is the way to stop them, when quite often that's been the moment Manchester City have managed to score against Arsenal. See if he changes that at half-time.
Thank you very much, Carrie. Yeah, 5 attempts at goal, Arsenal, but 3 of them that early chances that were saved by Trafford. And it's interesting. Who do you think's bench is going to be most effective? We talk about the changes that will inevitably come, and Arteta talks about his match finishes, that who are often just as important as those who start.
Yeah, I think Martinelli, with his speed, can really make a difference in this game. This is a little bit more open than probably what we expected as a game, and Martinelli probably coming on for Trossard further along in the game. You have Madueke in a 1v1 situation also can make a difference.
And then Max Dowman, will we see a 16-year-old play in this Carabao Cup final?
It would be an exciting story. It would be an exciting story, really, to see him. Positive change as well, to have him on the pitch.
Max Dowman.
That youth, but also that courage. He's not faced by the occasion, by the moment. So maybe
second half is here, dogs.
Nick, do you feel like Arsenal have more weapons on their bench compared to City right now?
Well, it's just more pace, because we know the way City is set up with the 2 centre halves, Kusanov and Ake, they're okay with that. Gyökeres is not going to get in behind them, so they can afford to pretty much play on the halfway line. They're comfortable, they've got the pace to counteract that. It's just that when you look at Arsenal, they've got players of pace who can come on, and that could be the difference. Once the game starts stretching it, once City have got to get back and defend, and it opens up, then it might be a bit of a problem. So I'd imagine that Arsenal are going to stop that. In the midfield, you want a little bit more maybe from Rice and Zubimendi, getting grip of it in there. It's quite comfortable for Rodri and Bernardo. Bernardo's getting in those little pockets. You've got to stop the key players of City getting in those little pockets. That's where they like to do their work. So they've got to stop it. It'd be interesting to see what both managers are going to do second half and what they're going to do, if they change it at all, how it starts off in the second half. I don't think they're getting changed at all for City. I think they'll be happy with it. More of the same.
Worried about the yellow cards and how
Maybe,
physical City were in that first half?
I thought Kusanov, and I look at him and what a talent he's going to be. He's not the biggest for a centre half, but sometimes he can get really absorbed in the game and he can make that tackle. He's on a yellow, it's difficult for him, so he's got to try and keep a sensible head on him. Maybe Stones might come on at a certain point if it looks like if he's getting too much brought into the game, and it looks like it might be a problem. But this is where he learns. From where he's come from into be put at Manchester City, it's all learning for him at the moment. But what a talent he is. I thought him and Aki got really good so far in the first half. But they're going to get tested more second half.
More scratches there on Pep Guardiola's head, which is never good news. Not for City players and not for the City manager. So he obviously had a lot to stress over in that opening half, perhaps. But let's see. Something's got to give here. What do we reckon? Who's going to create the moment of magic that this game
I'm
needs?
happy with Walkie Blue suit today.
Let's head there then. Here is Glenn Murray and Dan Mann for the second half.
Just waiting for Kepa to come back onto the pitch. And Manchester City get the second half underway. Resolute. Defending an array of set pieces
Come on,
in that
second
first
half,
45
please.
minutes.
Be nice on Arsenal.
Goalkeeper coming up. Stepping up when it really mattered. But can they now get a grip on the final in this second half? Glenn Murray.
Well, just looking at that first half, it was enthralling, wasn't it? I know it's 0-0, didn't have a lot of opportunities, but it's one of those ones where you can't take your eyes off the concentration levels, especially out of possession. That is what it's about at the moment. Neither team wanting to blink. Both teams trying their best to break each other down. But more than anything, don't let each other through. That seems to be the narrative. Once the dreadlock is broken, this game will really open up. But it's who can do that.
Simmering just below the boil. This is Ake.
Just seeing Cherky staying wide right on the touchline. Semenyo coming in, just taking Gabriel off. And that leaves Haaland one-on-one in the middle. See if they can free their number 9 up Manchester City by a tactical tweak.
Well, it was certainly difficult for Semenyo to get free of the attentions of Gabriel there. That was a point he was keen to make. Not that it was ever going to seriously draw Peter Banks' attention.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit of a decoy, isn't it? You can drag the Arsenal centre-back so far out wide, all of a sudden there's gaps opening up in the middle. Who's more comfortable in the situation? Arsenal, who haven't had silverware for a while. Manchester City, who often visit this Wembley Stadium.
Kepa kept the hold of it there for 36 seconds.
Yeah, Manchester City just sitting in that block, waiting for Arsenal to try and penetrate, try and break the lines. And from that point, then they pounce.
Oh my goodness. Man City are dominating.
He moves to the return. And O'Reilly was arriving as he has to do in the far post area and able to keep things going here for Manchester City. Doku looking up and seeing only red and white. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Cherky. shaking off White just for a moment. Haaland not given latitude to turn, but able to get a shot away.
Nice, that is a balaga.
And he does his best to wriggle free. Chuck is the one dancing along. We see here again, touch tight Saliba, but just breaks free. Haaland tries to throw a top under him, try and turn something goalward. Doesn't quite get the connection he would like on the ball. He studs half a yard. Erling Haaland.
Nice, Arsenal, let's
Now
go.
Havertz. He's
Nice
managed to
one.
deliver across when the prospects seem to be
Corner.
fading. Rallying cry from Havertz. Corner for Arsenal.
Just when you think Manchester City are trying to start to gain control of this cup final and looking the more comfortable team, it's a defensive error which has happened so many times. It actually shouldn't be in the corner. Very difficult for the referee to make that decision. Can't really blame him, I don't think, with the angle he had. Should Arsenal score from this? I'm sure there'll be some words said.
A fortunate break. But no such fortunate break of the ball inside that 6-yard area for Arsenal on that occasion. And Kepa has to show a sense of authority here, and he certainly isn't.
Why has he stopped it? I can't understand why the referee stopped this passage of play.
What's happening?
Just see here, Doku gets down the side, gets away from the goalkeeper. I can't understand why Peter Banks has stopped it. It doesn't allow play to continue. There's people approaching the 18-yard box that Doku can roll it back to. Just checked if it was a Doku, a denial of a goal scoring opportunity. It isn't. But I'm sure Pep Guardiola will be wondering why on earth play was stopped. It's such a strong situation for Manchester City. Arms outstretched by Doku.
Well, fourth official.
Pep is so furious.
Guardiola lecture. John Brooks, the VAR, concurring with Peter Banks' initial assessment. But Kepa, who has had a checkered past at Wembley with not a far from inspiring moment.
It's so risky,
Given the
man.
advantage they felt they were due, they could yet exact full advantage of this situation.
Church is in a little bit of space on the edge of the box.
Doku also intriguingly poised. And Semenyo, it's a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, it certainly is. Let's ask
Pep Guardiola.
deep in thought.
This man is so funny,
But he
man.
will be happy with how his team's come out in this second half.
Oh, damn.
Feels like City starting to get a strong hold of this cup final, slowly but surely.
Rice imposing himself.
Oh my God. Come on, you Gunners.
Nearly led to some profit for Arsenal. Zubimendi. Havertz. And Rice. And Saka,
Oh.
wary of his starting position. Didn't quite latch onto it. Now Doku for Manchester City. Rodri.
Rodri.
Silva through one challenge, but Zubimendi's back for more. There's Haaland.
Nice defending.
Benton White unable to decisively win it. And Doku, been forgiven for thinking was boxed in, able to get a ball into the box.
Yeah, it's a good boxing ball in as well. Really good ball in. You'll be asking why is no one crashing the box?
Well, maybe they'd written him off.
Come on, Arsenal. What's happening?
Without doubt, growing in stature in this game, growing in confidence. They look like they've been here before.
Certainly asserting authority at the moment, and Haaland getting more and more involved.
Yeah, he might not be pretty, but he's certainly occupying. What they are doing is any balls that come off him, or come off the centre half his width, they're picking up those second balls.
I'm not enjoying what I'm seeing.
And kicking away through the matched Arsenal ranks.
But
superb work. Doku.
nice defending.
Trossard with a vital defensive header. Rodri, Zubimendi in the way.
Nice. What?
Like all, it's from the City fans. They can feel it, they can sense it in the stadium.
The Mancunian choir raising their voices. Semenyo.
Come on, Arsenal.
Quite again, Trossard picking up the right defensive position. Doku, did he run that out? No is the verdict. Well, he's rising to the challenge at the moment, Jeremy Doku. Ake.
Oh my goodness.
O'Reilly.
My goodness. What's happening with Arsenal?
Rodri.
Oh, please.
This is it. Can they make it count? Manchester City, without doubt, the best spell that either side have had so far in the cup finals. We approached the hour mark.
Oh my goodness. What's happening with Arsenal?
Semenyo.
Well, it's been the bright spark, hasn't it, for Manchester City. Manages to get into that 18-yard box, half a yard. See what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to flash it into that far corner. Doesn't quite get his angles right. I'm starting to believe.
If we play like this, our goose is gonna be cooked.
Arsenal
Oh my
relief.
goodness.
And a leisurely reaction as they seek to take the heat out of it.
Yeah, but we've seen them so many times already. City happy to sit in this 4-2-4 formation and say, pass through us, find a way.
You're a long way over. This is the case there, but it breaks for Doku.
Doku, come on, chill.
But he's winning his battle, Shirky.
Oh my goodness.
Gabriel proved to be well positioned. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Semenyo. Displaying his confidence. Kusanov. City pushed back.
Yeah, done well Arsenal there from the situation.
Oh
City
my
found
goodness.
themselves in. Arsenal pressed very well.
Now Haaland has a chance to get moving.
Oh my goodness. Manchester
Has
scores.
been on top so far.
I'll have to first time he's been able to open his legs. I think
Oh
Haaland.
my goodness.
Oh, he's got to stay on his left foot, keep driving.
Oh
Outside of the
my
goal line, decides to
goodness.
cut in. Saliba just blocks
Oh
the way.
my goodness.
Cherky. Different gear in the second half.
He's not on his laughing, man. Come on, Yusuf,
He's got the
man.
ball, Cherky, doesn't he? The ability's there.
We are cooked, man. Oh my goodness.
Rodri floated. Saliba with another important head. It's Ake. He's had his moments of heroics, and that hinders the defender.
Couldn't quite set up for the Manchester City man.
But the fact that he was where he was
Oh
is
my
quite
goodness.
telling. Cherky. Oh, and he didn't get a hold of it. And Riley pounces.
Oh my goodness.
Well, City's grip tightens as the goalkeeper's failed him.
Well, it's been coming, hasn't it, for Manchester City? They've been asking questions. They've grown in confidence throughout this second half. Couldn't quite bring Arsenal down. It's actually a mistake from Kepa, but nevertheless, he's a left back that finds himself closest to goal, and that shows everything you need to know about the narrative of this game in the second half. How high O'Reilly finds himself, and they've just prodded and poked and waited and been patient. Manchester City, all of a sudden, they strike, just comes on that blind side, O'Reilly. And I'll guarantee you he'll never score an easier goal in a cup final. But it doesn't matter. First
Oh
blood,
my
Manchester
goodness.
City. First blood, the master, Pep Guardiola.
We are cooked.
And so often it's the attacking
We are
player
cooked.
whose
Oh
reaction to
my
the swiftness.
goodness.
Kepa will struggle to live down that moment.
Yeah, well, him in this competition is always high drama, isn't it? Whichever football club he's playing for. But needs to dress himself down now, needs to focus on the task. Yes, he's made a big mistake, but can he keep his side in it?
Anyway, let's keep on
Well,
moving.
it's as well to remember the two occasions upon which Arsenal won this competition. They came from behind to do it.
Let's build up
Now
and come back
show
strong.
character. Manchester City on the front foot, make it smell blood.
O'Reilly. Confidence coursing through him. And amidst the galaxy of stars from every corner of the globe, a Manchester lad with the goal on the Wembley stage.
Well, that's been the difference.
Oh
Second
my
half, second ball,
goodness.
those long balls. Manchester City have won the ball.
Oh my
Arsenal need to find a
goodness.
foothold in this game. Is Mikel Arteta going to make changes? I can see him gesturing to the ball, to the bench. I think it's Martinelli is looking towards.
2 goals down. Oh my goodness.
Well, Kepa has been the man in possession in this competition. And David Raya, a goalkeeper who makes very few errors, but no doubt he will have been there at one point in his career.
Oh my
And that's all
god.
goalkeepers are. And unfortunately for them, with the position they play on the pitch, their mistakes are highlighted ever more so. And it goes back to the question, doesn't it? Should you stick with your cup team that has got you here? Should you play your best players? David Raya, without doubt, being the better goalkeeper of the two, especially when your silverware for such a long time. That will be the question if the score remains the same.
O'Reilly doing that well. And setting Doku on his way. Tess Nunes. And O'Reilly's there again!
Yes.
Sheer delight for Manchester City to the canvas. And Manchester City planting one hand firmly on the trophy now.
We are cooked. We are cooked, man. Oh my goodness. God damn.
When he went to bed last night, he couldn't have dreamt of today going any better than it has so far. 2 goals in a cup final for a local man. Declan Rice, Mikel Arteta, they can't understand what's happened.
I just started receiving messages. Oh
In the second
my
half.
goodness.
Big plays stepped up for them. Nunes can pick his spot here, has so much time. It's O'Reilly in the back post, and a
Oh
simple
my
header back
goodness.
across, makes absolutely no mistake, drifts away.
We are
In
cooked.
dreamland for Manchester City. Pep Guardiola running down the touchline. He knows how big this is. It's absolutely
Why
massive
player
for
is a
Manchester City.
balaga,
So it's not
man?
just for this
My big
afternoon.
question is why you playing is a balaga, Mikel Arteta, man?
Could it be a psychological blow in the Premier League? Could this be the turning point that everyone's been waiting for?
Well, Pep Guardiola will not care about the
Oh
yellow card
my
that has come his way.
goodness.
There have been plenty of those this season. Arsenal have made changes. Noni Madueke fresh into the fight, battling against the man who has had the day of his young football life so far. So Madueke on, Calafiori on.
The question is, for Pep Guardiola, as he runs down that touchline, is it joy or is it relief?
Well, in the midst of a touchline ban, the regulations mean it does not apply to this cup final occasion. He'll serve the second part of it next.
Oh my goodness. Arsenal, come on.
Time around in the FA Cup against Liverpool. And Havertz and Nkapie, the Arsenal players withdrawn.
You know, that was a problem all afternoon, wasn't it? Down that left-hand side.
Oh my goodness. Arsenal, come
For
on.
Arsenal, with Nkapie getting booked very early on. Everything good for Manchester City has come down that right side. Semenyo, Nunes overlapping. Both goals come from that side. You wonder, should he regress that at half-time? Can these changes make a difference for Arsenal?
My goodness. Arsenal, we are cooked.
Can they plot their
Big
way
time.
back into this cup final?
Holy. Oh my goodness. It's over for Arsenal, man. What? 70 minutes. Oh my
So, into the road for Messrs Havertz and Nkapie.
Manchester City have been so impressive in stopping Arsenal from goal kicks. They have just stood, they have waited, they've been patient. Arsenal haven't managed to find a way through.
Why are we losing this ball so easily like this?
the second half, hasn't he, Doku? Drifting in on his left-hand side.
Well, jerky there with the like of which we haven't seen at Wembley since the days of Jim Baxter for Scotland in 1967 in that famous win over the world champions England.
Oh my goodness.
Your knowledge is exceptional. You're a very old man.
The latest yellow card recipient. He can have no argument whatsoever.
Now, and you know why? Due to this here, it's the last thing as a professional footballer you want to see someone didn't keep you is, well, that's what his manager thinks of it. He's not very happy. It's still only 2-0. That could come back to bite him. There's 20 minutes left in this game. A bit longer with added time. You never know how it's going to go. Ben White being the Arsenal man, got vengeance.
Come on, Arsenal. 2 goals. No. That's
2 goals in less than 5 minutes for O'Reilly. But he's helped open the door potentially for Arsenal here. Ake. Well, has he put a foot wrong this afternoon?
I think he has been really good. A lot of questions. At the start of the game, the selection that Pep Guardiola had to make.
so much crazy.
Saka extremely well.
My goodness.
Peps. And did catch a brief glimpse. There he is. Colo Toure. Manchester City brains trust.
What? Arsenal, come on. God damn.
Gabriel. It starts from the front, doesn't it?
Yeah, all of a sudden there's a little bit more impetus in that press from Manchester City, a bit more belief, a bit more energy. Put Arsenal under a lot of pressure.
Well, when it's firmly going your way, as it presently is, I'm sure the willingness to do it gets a little bit stronger.
Yeah, a little bit more energy in those legs. Very impressed with how Manchester City read the situation.
Calafiori keen to try and change the picture. Something a little different. Something from anywhere would be very welcome for Arsenal now.
It certainly would. I was just going on to say, I'm really impressed with how Manchester City read the situation. They could feel that Arsenal were on the ropes. They didn't sit back, try and protect the 1-0 lead. They didn't let the game settle. They went after that second.
Oh my goodness. Arsenal, come on.
And now they can't sit back and say, come and break us down. What have you got to give? And work off the back of that when Arsenal start leaving spaces, get that balance wrong. Biggest test for Mikel Arteta's man so far this season, without any question or doubt. How do they react?
Well, Madueke carrying the fight. An Arsenal free kick which he wanted to take with some urgency. Really a moment for the meticulous planning to come to the fore, and his has to come good also.
My goodness.
Rice arm aloft. Threatening. Fury said.
offside in it early on, didn't he? Tail of the tape when it comes to second choice goalkeepers at either club. One has been exemplary, the other one makes a grave error.
What?
Bernardo Silva. Doku.
Doku's standing at the ball there. He knows that Ben White can't go near him. Walking the same tightrope. And then Cartier had to walk for such a long period in this game. So difficult when you've got the likes of Semenyo Doku against you, really tricky, strong, direct wingers.
Players who draw challenges. Shirky, tremendous bit of work again.
I did ask Moonlight early on in the second half, but Manchester City need to see more of Shirky. This is why he's brought the football club. It's almost like he heard me. Him and Bernardo Silva have been absolutely outstanding in this second half, driving towards Arsenal, right through the heart of them, drawing players in, popping the ball off. Exactly what the manager wanted from them.
What a crazy night, man.
His many tattoos, Nico O'Reilly. There's one of his arms, I gather, which bears the Manchester telephone dialing code 0161. Just a way of telling everybody where he's from. The other arm says humble.
Yeah, the 0161's quite a niche one if you're not from Manchester.
Saka's dug it out. And there's O'Reilly.
Madueke, let's go. Oh, no way.
He's urgently attempting to win it back.
Before, how does he talk his way out of this scenario? Picked up the cheeks.
My goodness. My goodness.
Rice. Martinelli.
Doman, where are you?
As Arsenal look for a way back, young Max Dowman would be, if he steps onto the pitch, the youngest ever League Cup finalist. So swiftly after becoming the youngest top-flight goal scorer in England for 42 years, since Jason Dezelle, a couple of weeks and more younger than him, struck for Ipswich against Coventry in 1984. Trossard, well, Calafiori. And he is fractions away.
I think he hits the post. I think he just kisses the post on the way past. I did wonder if he could have taken this first time rather than have this little touch. Decides to flick it open. He catches it so well on the volley. I think Joker is in the middle. Doesn't quite make contact. He flashes across. See that? Oh, it's so close. Actually, Trossard doesn't quite cut across it enough. Calafiori to get that bend on it to find its way to the bottom corner. Without doubt, the closest that Arsenal have come in this second half.
Oh my goodness.
Arsenal had the door ajar there, but Close gets you nothing.
Declan Rice. Today I've not seen you performing.
Their composure. Keep finding those opportunities. Keep adding Arsenal. Can't find themselves in this situation very often. The narrative will be if they come out second best in about recent seasons, being bridesmaids.
But
Second, is it a habit? That will be the narrative. After this final, if they can't find a way back into it.
holy.
Nunes put a little bit on the back foot there by Ryan Cherky.
Yeah, he did have a little look if he could play to his goalkeeper. Gyökeres had cut it off, done quite well there, the Manchester City man.
Rodri, Doku. Just two or three of them, and Doku is certainly one of them who found that little extra gear in the second half.
Yeah, without doubt. I think it was Semenyo first half, second half Cherky, Doku, Silva, absolutely outstanding. Right on cue, Bernardo Silva with the
Why are we losing this ball so easily, man?
Defensively wise, he's done his job this afternoon. More importantly, further up the field, he's orchestrated, or helped, should I say, orchestrate Manchester City into a 2-goal lead.
The sure-footed Rodri has put the ball straight into touch. Activity in the Arsenal technical area. Martinelli for Trossard. And Gabriel Jesus, formerly of Manchester City, about to replace Ben White, we hear.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ben White can't make a challenge on Doku. Actually surprised Manchester City haven't kept feeding that ball to Doku higher up the field and isolating him in one-on-one situations. Ben White is playing with his arms around his back, so to speak.
Cherky.
But
Nathan Ake. Doku. And it would appear O'Reilly's hunger is not sated.
Yeah, doesn't quite get enough on that ball, does he, Doku? Gets it right. O'Reilly's in again.
So the trail changes. Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus on the pitch. Quite a revealing interview from Gabriel Jesus this week. He said that when he arrived at Arsenal, he suggested they were capable of winning the league, and some of his teammates laughed at it.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Mikel Arteta, that's a roll of the dice. That's everything he's got on the bench from an attack.
I'm totally disappointed, man.
Get himself back in the game. What can they produce? Quite often, when you make a lot of substitutions, you can lose your way, you can lose your structure and the foundation of your team. And what a big miss he's been this afternoon. Superb since he joined the football club, and we know from last year's FA Cup that he likes the big occasion. He also likes playing Manchester City at Wembley. But unfortunately, due to an injury midweek, and he's been a big risk this afternoon for Mikel Arteta.
Although it has not necessarily been detailed, the suggestion is it is a groin problem. Helped on by Gyökeres. And Declan Rice is not unknown, but nominally operating as a right back now.
Gyökeres playing
Shows, doesn't it?
centre back. Oh my goodness.
Driving your midfield to
It's
right back to
crazy.
get more attacking players on.
It was Brighton, wasn't it, earlier in the season where actually started.
What?
He's played a bit of centre back in his time. I think that's where a lot saw his ultimate future.
And all of a sudden, Arsenal have a back four. One midfielder, or recognised midfielder, should I say, and then four of the tens, forwards, creators, should we call them.
You can't say they're not throwing what they've got at it.
Five, sorry. They have still got 11 men on the pitch.
Oh my goodness.
One outnumbered. But he emerges the winner with the free kick.
For the first time in the stadium, it's just felt like this game is drifting away from Arsenal. That belief that they can get back into the game seems to be dissipating.
It may well be that the only consolation for Arsenal today is the suffering of their local rivals in that critical relegation battle with Nottingham Forest earlier today. But there is still time today and plenty to look forward to. The season some way from a conclusion.
Well, zooming out, all of a sudden, it does make the Premier League rather interesting, doesn't it? The one chaser there is to Arsenal.
The Arsenal fans are getting out of the pitch.
Will this affect the Gunners? Time will tell.
Well, they have a player in the right back role who can make a challenge. And it is a foul on Doku.
Because he knows that man has inflicted so much pain on his team in this second half. Well, this one just feels a little bit different for Manchester City, doesn't it? Often a foregone conclusion when they come to Wembley. Sometimes in this competition there's been an expectation and also almost a relaxedness to their approach to it in the final of the fans. And today it feels a little bit different. It feels to have and hold more meaning in the general context. Pep Guardiola's way.
We're losing the ball so easy.
Competition that has often been a springboard for greater glories. Some good work here by Gabriel Jesus. But Rodri reading the game well, but then gifting Gyökeres possession. Well, at the very least, they will aim to go down fighting. It's unorthodox but effective. That time from Semenyo. Now to Madueke. Can they retrieve it? The crossbar. Gabriel Jesus almost giving Arsenal the road back.
Well, they did everything right, just trying to feel it back across and let it fall into that top corner. Just gets his angle slightly wrong.
Saka. Oh, he just threatened to find that half yard. It was there for a nanosecond.
It's twice now that Arsenal have struck the woodwork.
Semenyo Semenyo. Corner flag beginning to look very attractive.
Wow.
There's Nunes. Well, it's not quite going to give the public what they want, but here's Shirky.
So wonderful thing, hasn't he, Jerky? Can't get close to him, can't commit. Dances on the football. You don't appreciate sometimes.
Well, an eye catcher with Leon. And now under the tutelage of a true great. Beginning to blossom
Oh my
into a
goodness.
world-class talent. This is Doku. They're backing off. At their peril, but in the end off target.
Yeah, you know, productive, and that's what happens when you want to go one midfielder on the pitch. When you break that press, forward players don't want to get back. Doku go right for the heart. Can't quite find that corner. Just see his ball. He does everything right. Tries to loop it back over. Trafford thinks he's beat as he dives into the back of the net. Just kisses the top of that crossbar. Actually, Erling Haaland is back on the line there, waiting for it to drop.
Well, allegedly Sunday score. Shirky off the field. Phil Foden, his replacement.
Shirky, one of those characters.
Oh my goodness.
These days, referred to as a maverick, someone you pay to watch. Phil Foden, welcome with open arms. Another local lad for Manchester City.
Well, City have had a few of those in the dim and distant past. The year of Rodney Marsh, Stan Bowles was there as well.
Didn't matter there, but Bernardo Silva, both sides of the game, it's been absolutely outstanding for Manchester City. Really led the way. O'Reilly will get the plaudits, but I feel as though he's been the heartbeat of Manchester City today, both in and out of possession. Tenacious, out, kept the ball in, drove the narrative.
Some really decisive defending by Mateus Nunes. And Kepa sure-footed. But again, it's going to be a Wembley occasion where he has his share of the headlines.
And that's exactly what I mean about losing your structure. Effectively, Arsenal playing a 4-1-5 pretty much now.
Oh my goodness,
Not too many attacking
man.
players on.
It's over. It's over, man. It's over, my dogs. It's over, man. God damn. Arsenal. Hey, what a disappointing night from Arsenal.
Well, it might not be on the score sheet yet again at Wembley, but you can look.
Hello.
On cloud nine. The ninth time.
Oh my goodness.
And a local boy is the hero.
Hello.
O'Reilly. And unlike
Oh my goodness. Arsenal. Oh My dogs. I'm out, man. I'm out, man. What a disappointing night. God damn it. Let, let me get let me get the hell out of here, man. A to the B. Zlatan is so happy, man. I'm out, man. See you in the next live stream, man. I'm out. I'm out. Let me get let me get something to eat. Let me escape this trauma. Oh my god. It's over, my duck. Let me end the poll. Yes, Arsenal fans have voted. Yes. Winning by 63%, 27. Man. Big up, but I'm out. See you in the next live stream, man. Just being your boy, Panky BFLB, man. I love you all. May God bless you all. And like I always say, man, best of luck in everything you're doing out there, man. I'm out. And don't give up. Like Arsenal. We always say don't give up. But today, it's crazy, man. Anyway, I love you. See you in the next live stream, man. Boom! What a night. Stupid Arsenal. But it is what it is, my team, man. God damn. Mikel out. Mikel Arteta out. Oh my goodness.